Hello everybody, welcome to another video tutorial on how to create and use the renderer stack column chart toolable. To begin with, we first have to create the dashboard as we have already created here to save some time. Here we have selected stack column chart toolable as our renderer with the time range of last 120 days. After selecting the renderer and time range, we have to add queries to show the response time distribution for CPU and database for different transactions like VA05, VA03 and VA01. So in order to create our first query, we name our query as VA05/CPU and select the data provider, which in our case is going to be generic PEX queries. After selecting the data provider, we go into the query search section to select the respective queries. Similarly, we have to go in the filter section and select filter for the server S4H and VA05 as transaction respectively. After we have to go into the selection section to choose one of the indicators, which is in our case is going to be average CPU time. Similarly, we have to choose another query as VA05 with different indicators as average DB in the selection section of this query settings. And just to see we are on the right track of our work, we can always go into preview section and watch our progress like we can see right here. Now for VA03 and VA01 and all the transaction queries, we have to do the same as we did for VA05. To save some time here, we already set other queries. After adding all the queries, we save our work and go into the preview section to see our result. As we can see here, the main advantage of stack column chart toolable is that it allows you to compare same metrics from different indicators in same column. In each column you have single transaction but for different chosen indicators like CPU and DB. Also in the queries, the slash function enables you to put one indicators above the other. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching and listening the video. See you soon.